That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the 6.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Let's go now. Set.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And only can get into yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
It's on target to Johnson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Offense already looking like they're at mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
32-yard line.
They'll run the toss to Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
They got out ahead of that one. A good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Setting up the screen. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Set. Ready. Set.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. This one's taken in by Hill. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Running left. This is Kamara. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the 2nd. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6.
Flex loose. Check. Opposite.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a 2nd time. That's going to bring him to 4th down.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game. You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. On the ground again with Mixon.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th down.
Formation for the Texans.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 45. Ready.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's taking the ground after a nice push downfield.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready.
Here's Rattler. Good strike downfield to Olave. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation creates a big play down the field. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go. 60 red. 6 set.
Rattler back to throw. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. And this is near the 1st down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. I'll be honest with you, seeing that in real time, I didn't know if they got enough. But credit that first to a tremendous effort, and secondly to know exactly what he needed to go get that extra yard.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Set. Hut, hut.
He talks to Kamara, headed right. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
2nd down, it's another game to Kamara. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Down. Hut, hut.
Rattler to the air now. It's caught right side by Johnson. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take the lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end and end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Groupie's extra point is good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. First down, Stroud. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this won't be Cox. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
A lot of points, a lot of yards have just gone hand to hand here in the first half. And they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Stroud to throw again on second. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And the offense is there to recover, but they're still stuck inside their own 10. And that is called just 4 seconds, and might assume off one play remaining in this half. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Oh, under. Tony.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. Sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And they take him down right along the 30. 5-yard gain on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Look hot.
They go play action with Stroud. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Demario Davis. And the Saints see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. It took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it only the 38-yard line before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yellow, 43. Ready.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that. Before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. They give to Camaro, left side. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Now Rattler. Jump off top by his back. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. Ready?
We give inside to Akers. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, you're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Going to the ground again on first. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Strike. Ready.
They go to Akers again. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Down. Red. 38. Hut, hut.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
5-yard line.
Trouble. 38. Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
Throwing his Rattler. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ready.
They run. Here's Akers. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through.
Got it.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go now. Black 40. Check, hut.
Rattler. The right side, caught by Olave. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
1st down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready.
Looking for a throw here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
Back play straight ahead. And that one doesn't get him much. Giving maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Fight. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Just gets the 1st and more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
The 2-yard line.
Let's go. Black 95. Set.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
1st and goal pass. Yeah, it can be an act of surprise at times, but let's give some credit to this defense and the coverage in particular. They stayed focused and locked in on those routes, giving that rush plenty of time to get home, and now makes second and goal much, much more difficult.
Here we go. 50, green. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Near the goal line. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
14. Texans nothing.
On now to handle the kickoff. Pierce now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go.
2nd and 8. Escapes the pocket. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Shotgun now for Stroud. The throw deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So he's trying to find Christian Kirk there. And now they face 2nd down.
All right. 18.
Here's Stroud again. Looking underneath here to Mixon. He spins into the clear. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Again, Stroud. He brings it in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. You can feel it here in the...
And he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18. What's that? White, Tony.
Here he is to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Try and get it to Nico Collins. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And DeMario Davis. And the Saints make the play that should win them this game. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Here's Akers up the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
10 at the 14-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Once again, it's Akers. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first.
Gain of a yard.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
12-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set, hut. 45. What? Ready.
Shotgun handout to Akers. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Set, ready. Yellow. 40. Set.
Setting up to pass. Catch is made in close. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Gain of 6 on the play.
The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
On the ready.
Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Yellow. Lining. Set.
Here's a handoff to Akers. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
So the Saints offense staying on the fields. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up.
He's throwing for it. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him. No surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
On now to handle the kickoff. Pierce now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Clock isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
On the two, right?
Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down. So it's a win for the Saints. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.